Hi fishies! Alright, a little change this week, given that there's a rather extraordinary astronomical phenomenon today, and my biggest fear today is that I'll miss it. Look, it's not every day that the universe gives you an eclipse for your 32nd birthday, so I figured that I would make the most of it, get my camera out, head upstairs and see if I could actually get some really good photos or video of it. Unfortunately, it looks like we have almost complete and total cloud cover, so I have no idea if I'm even going to see my birthday eclipse. Hell of a present from the universe. An eclipse and cloud cover to screen it so that I don't burn my eyes. Maybe that's the idea. But I'm going to do my utmost to make sure that I get either video or photos so that I can show you one of the strangest birthday presents I've ever received. And yes, I'm afraid this even tops the day that I got bitten by a snake for my birthday. And that was a fun present, for the record. It was a very cuddly snake. Alright, I had originally planned to actually head out to a local sporting club to camp out in the middle of the oval with my tripod so that I could get the best possible pictures of this eclipse. But watching the cloud cover, I figured there's nothing to see. Still, I figured it's worth a shot, so I would stand here in my own house looking through the upstairs windows and hope that I could get some sort of shot at least, or be able to say that, hey, at least I tried and this is the best part of the eclipse, the peak when the most of the sun is covered by the moon, and yeah, this is the best I could get for you. Well, hey, at least I know it happened. The best place to see this is technically somewhere in Antarctica, and while I would probably kill to be there, I'm not. And that's okay. That's perhaps the only item still on my bucket list, and, well, given I tend to achieve everything else on it, that's something that'll happen eventually. Besides, my daughter's too young to take to Antarctica. At the moment, she's not much bigger than an emperor penguin. Now, admittedly, I do use a lot of strange phenomena that I see in my books. I haven't decided where I'll use this one yet, given I don't actually know a story that'll take place this week. Could happen. Might not too. Maybe this is my personal eclipse and my characters don't get it. We shall see. Or not, as I keep trying to stare at the sun and end up seeing pink spots. I was always told as a kid that we weren't allowed to look at eclipses, yet looking at all the advice that I've seen on how to photograph one, you just have to be careful and make sure you have the right filters on your lens. Well, if this kills my camera and I actually do get shots, I suppose it's worth it. We shall see. I must admit it is a little strange, writing all sorts of aspects from my life into my books. And yes, they do take background significance to the real story that's going on. But from car accidents to kangaroos to eclipses and other strange phenomena, or the wildlife I see every morning as I take my daughter to school, it's odd the way I tend to work it into the books. It's inspiration of a very strange form. If I had any idea 5 years ago that I was going to be writing some of the things that I've seen and experienced into a book, I think I would have assumed I was crazy. I probably am, but that's okay. It wouldn't be the first time I've been called crazy, and it probably won't be the last. After all, I write books about mermaids, angels, demons, and a number of people have already fallen for Lucifer. Oh, wow. There we go, one eclipse. And I've got the wrong camera lens on, so let me switch from video to stills. That's all for this week, fishies. Next week I'll take you to the house where one of my stories is set. Bye, fishies.